Still sunbaking to get a tan? According to new research by the New South Wales Australian Medical Association, you are one of many. Despite being aware of the risk of skin cancer, we are still all about that golden glow. The New South Wales AMA surveyed 1,400 medical students, and it was found that one-third of them sunbake. President of the Australian Medical Students Association, Elise Boisson, says that this sample of medical students is representative of the attitude Australia's younger population has towards sunbaking.
What we found really interesting is that was quite aligned with population figures of what people who are age matched do. So most people who are in that age group who aren't medical students sunbake at kind of the same levels. And that's surprising because medical students are a fairly educated group. We would expect them to know about the health outcomes, things you should worry about with tanning and getting sunburn accidentally. So to us that says that maybe even when people are really well educated about the concerns about tanning, that there's still something that motivates them to do it regardless and they're not acting on the information that they have.
At 20 years old, Nicole O'Brien loves tanning and being tanned.
My whole life I've pretty much just sunbaked, and because I don't want to be on myself, but I have olive skin, and so I just had in my head that I won't be a risk to skin cancer or anything like that. So I don't know, I just kind of don't even think about it when I'm tanning. If I'm not at work, I'll probably be at the beach or even in my backyard.
When we use the phrase healthy glow, we're suggesting that a tan enhances one's appearance and is a sign of good health.
We've heard a lot about that, that there's nothing healthy about a tan tagline. And it's really interesting because I think that a lot of Australians would know what that means, but the Cancer Council found that something like half of adults that still believe that having a tan makes them look healthy, look better. And I think that's a pretty powerful motivator, that even if you are aware of the health risks, if you believe that people around you see you as more healthy and better because you're tanning, then maybe you don't act on the health information that you already have.
Nicole even risks sunburn during summer if it means she will look tanned.
I was up in Queensland in Brisbane, and we were tanning for 3 days, and I got really red, lobster red, but then afterwards I pretty much was black, except the only down part was that I think I was too exposed, and so then I started to shed, I started getting really patchy. It was really gross. The skin cancer didn't even come into my mind, I'm not even gonna lie.
Overlooking the importance of sunscreen appears to be a big problem among us. The AMA found that 80% of the surveyed medical students forget to wear sunscreen. Sun protection is not Nicole's highest priority when exposing her skin to the sun.
I don't think about it. So when I don't think about it, it's out of sight, out of mind sort of thing. In my tanning oil, I have a bit of the SPF protection, and so that's pretty much all I have.
A lot of us are under false pretense that skin cancer is age restricted. It is important that we realise that skin cancer affects people of all ages.
Every year across the country, 80% of newly diagnosed cancers are skin cancers, and we can avoid them just by making sure that we're sun safe. And as I mentioned before, in the 15 to 44 age bracket, it's the most common cancer that you're going to get. So it's not something that isn't going to wait to hit you until you're 60 or 70. It's quite possible that you can get it when you're quite young.
So the next time you decide to lay out in the sun and get a tan, seriously consider the risk of skin cancer and make sure you stay protected.